The director of East Africa Visual Arts, Vincent Chabayinze, has made a passionate plea to the government, particularly through the Uganda National Cultural Center, urging them to include visual artists in government programs such as MUGA and the Parish Development Model. During the second edition of the Human Rights Universal Visual Artists Festival, organized by East African visual artists in collaboration with partners in Kamucha, Kampala, artists expressed their frustrations over the exclusion from government programs. They emphasized that their exclusion was exacerbating their financial challenges, despite the fact that visual arts play a significant role in promoting culture and development. Take a look.
Visual artists affiliated with East Africa Visual Artists have voiced concerns about poverty and the lack of adequate markets for their visual arts. They attribute these challenges to the absence of platforms available at the Uganda National Culture Center. They are calling for a mutually beneficial relationship with government agencies to address these issues. They called for government support to be directed towards activities that directly benefit visual artists rather than intermediaries who claim to represent artists and set up startups on their behalf.
Because when artists hear of UNCC, they think, maybe it's only for musicians, it's only for filmmakers. I want to support the artists and also artists to support UNCC. Because you can see that when they talk of, for example, a MUGA scheme, they are talking about farming and everything. That you ask, is there any startup for artists, visual artists to catch in?
The second edition of the Human Rights Universal Visual Artists Festival, organized by East Africa Visual Artists, held in Kampala, serves as a platform for visual artists to share experiences and explore various opportunities in entrepreneurship.
We saw there was a gap between visual artists and how they can earn an income, because visual artists have not had, mostly painters and sculptors, they don't have platforms whereby people can come, view their works, apart from walking in galleries. So we thought that a festival is a very good idea for upcoming artists and established artists to have their works exhibited.
The director of East Africa Visual Artists, Vincent Chabayinze, emphasized that government investment in visual artists with startups could greatly enhance the promotion of culture, tourism, and overall developments.
For us to preserve our culture and heritage, we need it documented somewhere. We need people to be inspired by their culture. What best way can you be inspired by your culture than having it painted and you having it in your city? So that's how we view that art inspires culture, it promotes culture, it promotes economic development, and also it promotes social inclusion for all of us.
The second edition of the Human Rights Universal Festival provides visual artists with an opportunity to bridge gaps within their sector, showcase their works, engage with diverse audiences, and generate income. Sudat Kaye and Robert Whiter, UBC News.